in.
Oh, come on, man. Let's not go down that route. I'm not trying to look at anyone's pin, man. Let's be objective here.
It seems to be very suspicious behaviour to me.
No, it's not suspicious. There's nothing suspicious.
If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. This clip today comes from Kayla Burks, and you'll find their channel link in the description to support their work. Make sure you stick around, because this video has plenty of important moments you won't want to miss.
I'll pause the recording here and pick it back up. Here they come. I'm wondering when it was going to happen.
Hello, sir, you alright?
Good, are you?
I am alright.
You have to let me know. You have to let me know, by the way, before you start recording.
Haven't done anything, have I? I've asked you if you're alright.
Yeah, but you turned your body worn on without letting me know.
Well, you obviously do know it's on because you're telling me about it.
Yeah, but it's in your policy.
What's the reason for you being here today?
You have to inform me. Just keep a bit of distance, thanks.
What's the reason for you being here today?
I'm here to make a video.
What's that video about?
The police station.
The video about the police station?
The encounter begins with the officer turning on his body-worn camera, but the auditor immediately points out that proper policy requires notification. The officer then asks why he is there, and the auditor explains he is simply filming the police station. What should be a straightforward situation quickly becomes tense. The officer questions why entrances, exits, and number plates are being recorded. Shifting the tone towards suspicion, as the exchange continues. The auditor calls for transparency, while the officer hints at possible hidden motives. The situation starts to escalate as assumptions replace clear communication.
It would be considered to be slightly concerning that you're just turning up here, trying to watch people going inside and out the police station, watching people coming and going, recording registration marks, and trying to look at pins.
I'm not trying to look at anyone's pin.
It's not what I've been told by people that are coming in.
Come on, man. Let's not go down that route. I'm not trying to look at anyone's pin, man. Let's be objective here.
It seems to be very suspicious behaviour to me.
No, it's not suspicious. There's nothing suspicious about it. I'm filming from public. It's your job to secure it. Hi, let's hypothetically say I could see the pin.
Yeah?
Legally speaking, I could record it if I so wanted to, but believe me, I don't want to.
And
it's your job to secure it.
Yeah, and do you not think that that would be cause for me to be concerned?
I've just reassured you that.
The officer suggests the filming looks like reconnaissance, implying possible criminal intent, which raises attention. The auditor pushes back, saying filming is legal and is police responsibility to protect sensitive information. He adds that even visible pin pads are not illegal to record, though he has no interest in them. The officer still insists the behavior raises concern. Both sides clearly see the situation differently, widening the misunderstanding.
One thing, but knowing is better.
Right.
It would seem to me like you are making observations around the security of the police station.
Okay, so what about cars that have got dash cams and stuff like that? Could they not make those same observations?
Sorry?
Cars with dash cams fitted could hypothetically
Cars with dash cams fitted aren't going to sit there and watch officers coming in and out. It's going to be just an incidental thing, isn't it?
Okay, well this also happens to be incidental. I haven't come here with a particular plan to film.
You've also been inside the front office.
To make them aware of my presence.
Is that what you've explained to them?
Yes. So that it wouldn't come as
The auditor compares his camera to a dash cam, saying both record police incidentally. The officer disagrees, claiming dash cams aren't aimed directly at entrances. The auditor explains his filming is open and not hidden. The officer keeps questioning and asks if it is live streaming or surveillance. When told it's just recording, he escalates the situation and announces a Section 43 Terrorism Act search.
Are you currently recording or are you live streaming?
I'm recording, I'm not live streaming.
You're recording, okay, right.
Are you going to search me now, are you?
Yes.
Why are you going to search me, Sergeant?
Okay. I am concerned your activity may be terrorist related.
Okay, so what are your grounds to reasonably suspect that I'm a terrorist?
I've literally just explained that to you.
Okay, so what are you going to launch with? I'm not going to obstruct your search. I'm not going to obstruct your search.
Would you mind handing your camera over to my colleague so he can film it while I'm doing it?
I can keep it in my hand. Like I say, I won't obstruct you.
Have something in your hand because you could use it to hit me. I'm not suggesting you have to stop filming it.
Okay, I mean...
Do you have a problem with him filming it?
I don't. I would rather just keep it in my hand though. I'm not going to obstruct your search.
The auditor stays calm and questions the grounds, asking to keep his camera, while promising not to obstruct. The officer refuses, saying it could be a weapon and must be handed over for safety. He claims the search is for terrorism prevention, not censorship. The auditor says he is cooperative and not a threat. The officer insists the camera must be checked for terrorist-related material, creating a tense standoff.
And that you can maintain
And if I was to
your video
refuse?
and record of it. Well, I will simply take it from you. So
I haven't been hostile though, I've been pretty cooperative.
I've said that. I will then look to review the images that are on it. I'm not going to delete it or anything like that.
Alright, so can I prop it?
Is this Coley?
Yeah, it is. Oh, what's going on, Brown? What's going on, Brown? Who remembers this geezer?
you dealing with
From
him, right?
Bethnal Green.
Yeah, no, it's just you deal.
He's about to search me. Oh, Brown, tell him not to search me, please. He's about to search me under section 43. No, tell him. No, tell him. Oh, tell him. No, tell him, man. No, you ain't got no grounds. You ain't got no grounds. No, tell him. Oh, Brown, that's not good, you know. You sure you still want to? You sure you still want to do this? Yeah.
Do you want to give Chris your phone so he can film it on your behalf? Chris, if you'd like to maintain it so that he can do it.
No worries, Sarge.
Yeah, no, do it landscape.
After this, as part of the search,
What are your grounds? Come a little bit closer so the camera can pick up the audio.
After this, we are allowed to go through
The search begins, and the auditor questions the lack of clear evidence, saying filming a public building is legal and not terrorism-related. The officer says his focus on security features creates reasonable suspicion. The auditor keeps recording to document everything and protect his rights. The officer says he is just following procedure. The situation highlights a clash between legal rights and police judgment.
No, you haven't explained the grounds. So how do you reasonably suspect that I'm a terrorist? What are the grounds that reasonably suspect that I'm a terrorist?
Because you are taking an unnatural degree of interest in the security aspects of the police station.
So that's not an objective basis to reasonably suspect that I'm a terrorist.
Yes, I think
No, it's
it
not.
is.
I don't believe it is.
Well, if you don't.
Do you mind
think
stopping
it
the
is-
recording and starting it again?
If you don't,
I'll give it back. Don't worry. Yeah, go on.
are you going to say something now? It's not being recorded.
No, not at all. I just wanted to preserve the recording so that I don't use it. I don't think you've got grounds to reasonably suspect that I'm a
Well, if you
terrorist.
don't think I've got grounds, then you don't think I've got grounds.
No, but this is not subjective. This is not open to debate.
Exactly.
It has to be an
So
objective basis.
If you disagree with my assessment,
So what you're doing is
that's
illegal.
Fine.
What you're doing is
That's
illegal. What he's
fine.
doing is illegal.
Then you can complain about it.
I won't be complaining. I'll be suing.
It will then
I'll
get
be
reviewed.
suing.
That would be via a complaint, wouldn't it?
No, it wouldn't be via a complaint.
So my name's Sergeant Mugridge. I obviously work here at Sutton Police Station, and you're detained for the purpose
Okay,
of
and what are you
this
expecting
search.
to find? Because that's part of the search criteria. They have to
Objects.
satisfy objects relating to what?
Objects related to terrorism.
Such as?
So that could be if there are
I've got about
images
this
of the CCTV. If there is footage of you watching people trying to go in, if you are
Yeah, and I can
if
film
you are
it.
getting stuff
I'll
of
film it in
people's
public.
registration as they're coming in and out.
Yeah.
If you have any objects on you that would be in there that would be terrorist related,
Such
if you
as
could
what?
have things like
Maps?
no, not necessarily maps, but things like rope, gaffer tape, any of these things, weapons, can all be used as part of terrorist-related
Do you
activity.
think that the police station is a valuable target for a terrorist?
Extremely.
I think so. Why? Is there any data that supports that? Any sort of given incidents in the past?
Yes. Police officers have literally been targeted and attacked. So I've got this.
No, I don't consent to.
The officer lists items like maps, tape, and ropes as possible terrorism links, saying the station could be a target. The auditor asks for real evidence, not assumptions. He argues the claims are based on fear, not facts, and becomes more critical as the search feels more invasive. The officer insists it's necessary, while the auditor says it's unnecessary, showing a clear clash between suspicion and rights.
Search is happening whether you consent to it or not. So it's up to you.
It's not good enough, really.
It's up to you whether this is done gently and nicely or if it is done with restraint and handcuffs.
This is how you would
Do you
apprehend a
want-
terrorist, where you just let one guy record and it's just
I've
me
let
and
him
you.
record as a courtesy
So it's just me and you. So this is a suspected
Because-
terrorist you're
because
about to
if
search.
he has-
Is this a good idea then?
Yeah.
So
If
this is
he-
a good idea. We're
if he-
1-on-1 right now. This is a good idea, is it?
Well, we're 2-on-1, 3-on-1, 4-on-1, aren't we?
It's ridiculous.
Within,
you know
within
it's
a
ridiculous.
second.
You know full well I'm not a terrorist. You crack on.
Sir, what's your
It's
name?
ridiculous. I'm not going to tell you my name.
How would you like me to
Part of
address
my
you?
powers, part of the powers.
It
for
certainly is.
this-
How would you like me
Section
to address
43
you?
powers does
Yeah.
not give you powers for me to give my name. I don't have to give my name.
No, I didn't say it does. I just said, how would you like me to address you?
Stop trying to treat me like you're treat me respect. Like, you're violating my rights. You're violating my rights right now. You're violating my rights, and you're trying to act friendly and this and that. Like, come on, man.
What right am I violating?
My freedom to record in a public place.
I haven't stopped you recording.
Yes, but you're interfering with it. There are no grounds for the search.
I've given you the grounds for my search. I've given you the grounds for my search twice.
You haven't gone about this very well.
I think that they will stand up to scrutiny extremely well.
You haven't gone about this well. Don't put your hands there, man. Huh? Don't put your hands in there. What's wrong with you?
Don't put my hands in where? In your waistband?
In my waistband, yeah.
Why would I
You're this
put my hands in
weirdo
your
guy, bro. You like touching men?
No, not particularly.
No, I think you do.
I'll do my job if I have to.
Yeah. This is very, very suspect. This is very unusual.
Is it?
This is very unusual. All for someone filming outside. This is very unusual behaviour at the moment.
It's very unusual to film outside. Okay. How do you know my colleague over there?
It doesn't matter how I know.
Huh?
Doesn't matter.
He's got his own YouTube channel.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's exciting. I've been on YouTube before
You're
doing
weirdo,
this for someone pretending to have Ebola on the tube
He's got bail conditions as well. So.
Do you? That's exciting to know. So it looks like we do know your details.
Don't worry, we know who you are. Don't worry, we do know who you are.
Well, I'm not worried. Why would I be worried?
Yeah.
What are your bail conditions, Chris? What's the bail conditions?
Live and sleep at his address.
Is it local to us?
No, it's not. He's not even from. He doesn't even live in London. No.
Alright, so just wait there. I'm going to go through your bag as well.
Alright, let's get the phone back then. Thank you.
No, because you want to review the images that are on there. Chris, you want to review the images, a copy of the search slip, which...
Yeah, write me up that search slip, please.
Yeah, alright, no problem. I'll have to go inside and grab...
Yeah, if you could do that.
Are you going to wait here or are you going to wait in the front office?
I'm going to wait right here.
You wait here, right? I'll be back very, very shortly with that for you.
The search becomes more intrusive, covering bags, waistband, and personal items. The auditor warns officers about overstepping and calls the process invasive. Officers reference his YouTube activity and bail conditions, making it feel personal. The auditor calls it intimidation and continues recording. A sergeant begins paperwork, but the auditor challenges a lack of proper grounds.
I'll be back in probably 2 minutes.
No worries. 2, you're good. Totally.
What's up?
Alright, dude. Alright.
You good though, yeah?
Yeah, I like the comments on your live on my one.
What? Yeah, they like you, innit?
I can talk a glass eye to sleep, yeah?
Talk the back legs off a donkey and that.
That's it.
They're not gonna like me sitting here joking and that with you lot, you know, after this just happened. I need to get back into character real quick.
Individual officers doing have individual grounds, yeah?
Oh, you should have told him though, you should have told him not to search me. Because technically he could be liable now if I was to bring a sick. Because he didn't have sufficient grounds to search me.
Each day is different.
I know, but I hear what you're saying, but legally there's no grounds to search me for doing what I'm doing.
Different grounds and
no, it shouldn't be different grounds. It's not subjective though, is it?
No, of course it is.
How's man going to feature on the channel twice, man? For flip's sake.
It's different grounds, though, isn't it? I know they're going to hate.
What are you doing around here anyway? Why are you not at Bethnal?
No, I work over.
Oh, well, they moved you here now.
I was at Met Wide. I was all over.
Did you not see that thing with Sergeant Boughton? So I found out where the back gate was at Bethnal. I was filming it, and this guy come out on some mad.
What, same day?
Nah, this was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Craziness, man. He even said he knew what I was there for, and he still searched me under section 43. Like.
Their own. I can't tell you other officers. Just like this officer might have different reasons. I would have different reasons. Like I said, I might be a bit.
It is what it is, man.
I might be a bit old school. Some people might think I'm a bit lapsed. You know, taxpayers' money. I should have jumped out and dealt with you. Some people will be like.
No, because you need to use intuition and like instinct and stuff. Do you know what I mean? You're not robots.
I use experience.
Well, there you go.
Experience, so that's it. But I'm not
setting a good example for the young officers.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that today's different circumstances. Bethnal Green. You know, you have been in the front office. There was a lady there. We need to make sure that you know.
So were they happy with that footage then? Because listen, I'm not here trying to like record victims of crime. We can come to a compromise. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That circumstance is completely different to our Bethnal Green experience. So
yeah, but that's not the reason why he went through my phone.
No, I don't.
That information was found out later.
I weren't here to hear his grounds, whatever. No, he's a sergeant, so I'm sure his grounds are absolutely fine. But so
you reckon? Yeah.
Argue. Well, that's obviously up to interpretation, but I didn't hear so. I'm just out here to make sure that everyone's all right, and we're not going to.
Okay. Yeah. No, we're good. So there's no.
You get your copy, your slip, and then you're done.
so I could go in afterwards and have my body worn stuff.
It's on bloody
So
live now, isn't it?
I've done it. No, I didn't do it like I did it on old brimming.
Yeah.
Just generate it, and then I can go back in and.
That's your
put the
reference
rest of it.
number, all
So
right.
it goes
Thank
to
you,
the
Mr. Brown.
police
Take care,
station,
yeah?
provide you with a sanitised copy of it. I've got to go now back in and complete the grounds for it.
I've given him a little same chat as last time, so. Cheers, sir.
Right, take care, fellas, yeah?
Go yourself, darling.
After the sergeant steps away, he reflects on how different officers handle audits, some calmly and others aggressively. The discussion shifts to what auditing means today and how it's viewed by police. The auditor says his aim is accountability, not disruption, and sees this stop as another example of how Section 43 is used. The video ends with a reminder to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.